In our education system, in our schools and colleges, nothing is being taught about how to be mentally fit, how to take care of your emotions, how to handle the frustrations, depressions, anxieties, rejections, failures. I have gone through this. That's the reason why, Shiva, I have started this. I myself have suffered this. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about this emotional development. Personality development does not mean only English. We know everything about celebrities, we know everything about neighbors, we know everything about what's happening in the world. But do you know what's happening inside you? Do you know what's happening? What are the disturbances you are going through? How do you react to different situations?
And I want to ask one question which is related to mental health. How to how to work on mental health, and especially in English communications.
Okay, see, mental health. Let me tell you one important thing here. It's my favorite question. As you know, in our institute, we don't work only on communication skill. We work on mental health. Mental health does not mean that you have to be schizophrenic or you are having some serious mental illness. It's not like that. When I say mental health, I mean to say that you have to take care of your emotions. You have to take care of your thoughts. You have to take care. You have to see that, are you getting hyper? Are you getting too emotional? Are you getting too tense? Are you getting too depressed? That is what I mean to say. In our education system, in our schools and colleges, nothing is being taught about how to be mentally fit, how to take care of your emotions, how to handle the frustrations, depressions, anxieties, rejections, failures. I don't know why, but they should take it, because physics, chemistry, maths is important. But before that, what is important is your thought process. As you have seen, many people commit suicide. The day the results are declared, many go into depression, some commit suicide. There are helplines. Yeah, government has formed helplines, but how many people call the helplines? Instead of that, why not to start something in schools and colleges about mental toughness? And when these kids grow, they become teenagers and adults, that impact is there. They are vulnerable. They are weaker. I have gone through this. That's the reason why, Shiva, I have started this. I myself have suffered this. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about this emotional development. Personality development does not mean only English. No, personality development means developing you from inside out. I call it as inner transformation. When you transform, and it's possible. Now, how it is possible? That I'll tell you. First thing is, you have to understand what kind of personality are you. We know everything about celebrities. We know everything about neighbors. We know everything about what's happening in the world. But do you know what's happening inside you? Do you know what's happening? What are the disturbances you are going through? How do you react to different situations? Are you happier, or are you always constantly worried and depressed? You have to understand your own personality. And to understand your own personality, you have to first of all ask yourself, am I happy in life? If you are not happy, if you are constantly worried, stressed, nagging, something is wrong with you. Understand, the conditions around you, they are not a problem. The problem is you. People think that when conditions around me will be fine, I will be fine. It's not going to happen. Because if conditions are deciding your state of mind, your emotional personality, your stability, then you are dependent on the conditions. Today, if your boss says, oh, well done, you are happy. Tomorrow, your boss says, no, this project was not good, you are sad. So, who is controlling you? You are just a puppet. Your remote control is in hands of your boss. Office politics is there, and where it is not there. How to handle the office politics? How to deal with them? This does not mean that be crooked and be cunning and pull everyone down. No, but there is a way to handle it. If you can deal with your emotions in a right way, in a better way, you can handle office politics also. Next question is teenagers and addictions. Self-control is completely lost. What is the use? I mean, I have seen parents crying because their kids are addicted to mobile phones and YouTube. Now the new thing is also there. Breakups are there. They can't handle the breakups. Some people even commit suicide. Crime rate is very high. So all these things are disturbing the society. I train police officers. They tell me that the crime is very high now. And educated people are also in this now. So first you have to ask yourself, are you happy? What is your mood? There is something called mood log. Mood log. We have to register, like, is my mood swinging? Am I facing mood swings? Am I getting over anxious, over stressed? While driving, how do you drive? You abuse everyone on the roads. So that first thing is you have to understand that, are you really happy and are you calm and composed? Are you enjoying your everyday? Are you having fun with your family, with your work? Sir, I don't like my work. I'm stressed at work. Something is wrong with you. Sir, my money is not sufficient. I mean, I can't manage both ends. You are impulsive buyer. You aren't able to manage your money properly because again you are emotionally not that stable or not matured enough to deal with money. Second thing is you have to maintain a daily thought record. Now, what is this? See, many people write diaries and journals, but what they write is what happened. I met him, I went for shopping, there was a family function. That is external things. In thought journal, you have to write internal things, what's happening inside you. What are the thoughts which come? And you should be able to read your thoughts. You should be able to read that's what I said is connect with yourself, connect how your mind is talking to you. What are the thoughts that come to you? And most of the thoughts are not right thoughts. They are not logical. They are not rational. They are just thoughts. They come from nowhere and you believe in them. So this is second step is writing the thoughts. You get clarity. When you write the thoughts on paper, your neocortex comes into action. But when you think in mind, you are not clear, you're fuzzy, you are completely confused, you don't have that clarity. But when the thought comes on paper, you get that clarity. Yes, okay, this is the way I'm thinking. Now, how to write the thoughts? That's again difficult because you should be able to read your thoughts, what's going on. And you don't know how thoughts are going on, where they come. Where is the thought, sir? I don't know. Thoughts is nothing but the self-talk which you're doing with yourself. Suppose any incident has happened, then you have to pause. Okay, today this incident happened. Okay. I was disturbed. Why? Because I thought that he should not have done this. My boss should not have criticized me in front of my colleagues. Fine. That is the way you have to write down the thoughts. Written. Next step is check your thought with the reality. Check your thought whether it is rational. Check your thought whether it is non-extreme. Non-extreme means too much. Like we always think in the extreme terms. My boss is jerk, my boss. Are we labeling your boss? Are we overreacting? Most of the time we are overreacting. Most of the time we are labeling people. Most of the time our thoughts are not as per the things. And most of the time we jump to conclusions. The reality is not that, but we think, no, it is not. We don't know that. And again, for that, I can't tell you here, but there are many ways in which we do mistakes. It's called as cognitive distortions. And that you have to compare. Okay, these are my thoughts, but this is the reality. Is it matching? And most of the time you will realize that no, your thoughts were not right. Therefore, you are disturbing yourself. So when you maintain a thought journal regularly, you will get clarity. Arey yaar, okay, I thought in this way, I should have thought in this way. As I said, right side, how to think right. I have made many videos on this. many videos, and I will keep on making videos. Those who are watching on YouTube, go and watch those videos. Think right. How to think right, and how do we screw up? How do we screw up? That's more important. So in this way, Shiva, you can work on your mental toughness, but you have to work on. It will not just happen. You have to sit, take a pen and notebook. We work for company, we work for our families, we clean our car, we clean our homes. But why don't we clean our minds? Why don't we check our minds? Why don't we understand that we need to understand what's happening there? So you have to take out time for your mind. You take out time for your body, physical body, you go for exercise, but this is a mind exercise. Got my point, Shiva? Hope you got the answer.